welcome everybody to Before the Game. It is round 6 of the Smiley Car Wash RMFL Premiership season. My name's Mark Steinert and we're coming to you live from the Tailem Oval, the Ench Park, the home of the Tailem Football and Netball Club. Before the Game is proudly brought to you by Rain and Horn in Murray Bridge. Our major sponsor as well, the RMFL this year, is Smiley Car Wash. So thank you to all those guys. And it's a big warm welcome to John Cluskey and Michelle Hill. Welcome, guys.
Thanks, Tino. I'm surrounded by a bit of royalty here, both present,
That's right.
present president and past president. So yeah, it's lovely to join you today. It's quite nice, a bit of overcast, but
yeah, could have been worse. So. And Michelle, I think you've just been over across the border into Mexico for a little visit. How are they all going over there? They're a little bit different over there, aren't they? So.
You mean Victoria?
Yes, I do.
Yes, yeah, they are. Yep, very different. The league my grandkids play in, they're not affiliated with footy or netball, so they can't get picked for, higher beings and all that. So it's a little bit tricky there.
They do their own thing a little bit.
They do their own thing, so it's a little bit interesting.
Okay.
Yes.
And Australia Post, mate, you're still keeping the country kicking?
Yeah, everything's going all right. Yeah, flat out.
Cool. All right. RMFLTV sponsors, we're the same as everyone. We can't do what we do without their generous support. So, Michelle, if you just want to run through who are our major sponsors for the TV this year.
Sure can. Major sponsors. Level, Jimmy, that he gets sponsorship.
He's got his own contract.
Oh,
so.
wow, that's wonderful. Quarter, half-time and three-quarter time breaks is sponsored by Drendel Concrete. Special comments, Eckert Earth Moving, Matt's Quiz. Even Matt's Quiz gets a sponsor. That's fantastic. Walter Agency, CRT. The RMFL TV scoreboard is the Murray Valley Standard.
A big thank you to all those guys there, and some terrific sponsors. And our premium sponsors for 2026. Our major sponsor obviously is Smiley Car Wash. Swamport Hotel is our footy sponsors. Mail Winter Night, Ramsey Brothers, fantastic they come on board. Player of the Year, Dacia Irrigation and Fodder. Our Neil family have been great supporters of football and the whole region. In everything, which is terrific. I think the Greyhounds, I reckon they're sponsoring the coverage.
I read that somewhere.
Club Champion Award, the Lowell Parker, which is Chemist King. Team of the Week and Year is Dutton's. Junior Grand Final medals, Murray Bridge Recycling. Thank you to Toddy there. Umpires are Enovan, Sharon Footies, Red Arc, which powers the RMFL TV commentary trailer. Emmett's, who are inter-league sponsor, and we'll talk a bit of that later on. And our volunteer of the year is Conquest Crop Protection.
So anybody can support them in any way, please do. Brings the coverage and keeps our league well ahead of every other league. We're spoilt. And once you go to other leagues and realise what we've got here, Steino, we're spoilt. So thank you to all those sponsors.
I think it's great too because with a big region area like Murray Bridge, a lot of footy clubs, netball clubs, community guides, everyone are all hitting the same businesses. So we have companies that just come on year in, year out, and it's just fantastic.
And the netballers in the hills, they play at Woodside. They're not fortunate enough.
No.
Like and it keeps all the family together in our River Murray Football League. So we're very spoiled. The RMFL winners, award winners from round 5 from last week. Is he?
Last I heard.
Oh my God! When's he coming back soon? But Will O'Brien from the Storm, they were having a great season.
He was
Mark.
very, very good.
Graham Edwards' crash goal of the day was Ryan Werfel from the Suns. I think he's going right in the.
He is,
He sure is.
So it's great to see both those clubs. We're passionate Jerboys people, but we're also passionate that these other clubs really get the league up and running, and it's great. We need good contested footy. Yeah. Sports Power mark of the day was Matt Brown from the Storm again.
4 or 5 goes at that.
Did he?
So,
Okay. Murray Sales Defender of the day was Chris Rudiger from the Storm. They've had a big day, the Storm. And Eras Riding Star. Star was Kyle Staker from the Storm, which know his grandparents, and they're great people, and it's great to see that Kyle's amongst it. So the Storm had a big day out last
week.
week.
Their first win since June, I think it was. So 2024. So first time against the Suns as well. So Graham Edwards crash repair leading goal kicker. Once again, thanks to the Pratt family there. And Michelle, we've got the few of the leaders from each of those grades.
I'll just read the first couple. So in the league, Dan Menzel's Coorong Cats is on 20, and he's not playing every week, so it'll be interesting how that pans out. And right down his neck is Johnny Boris from Imps on 17. Kobe Davenant is on 13 for Manham, and he's having a really good year, so we'll see what happens with Kobe. Reserves, Ray Love, always around the mark. Ray Love from Jervois, he's on 18, and James Lawson from the Cats is on 11. Under 18s, we've got Jay Powell from Ramblers on 17, and Will McBride from Manham on 10. And under 15s, L. Ribbons, I think, just trying to think what his name is. Luke. From Jervois, he's on 19. And we've got ex-Bilney from Imperials. From Imperials, and he's only one behind on 18. So, and then the under 13s on 14 is Kay Mitchell from the Mallee District Storm, and on 12 is El Kelsall from Coorong Cats.
Well done. So again, thanks to our sponsors there. So Dace Irrigation and Fodder Player of the Year, our games last week. So the first one, Mallee Districts v Southern Mallee. That was our game that we televised from Peak. Fantastic game, good win to the Storm. So 3 votes to Will O'Brien from Mallee Districts. Had a great game. 2 Matthew Brown from Mallee Districts, and Ryan Werfel the 1 vote. The Cats v Taylor Men game, which I think was at Canalpin. 3 votes Henry Carey.
Important player to have back.
Yep. So sample experience. Dan Menzel, the guy we talked about, with 2, and Angus Weir with the 1 vote. Jervois v Ramblers out at Jervois, which you guys would have seen. 3 votes Lockie Thomas, had a great season. 2 to Cameron Powerama, who I would describe that as sneaky good. He sort of flies under the radar.
And 6, I think.
6, yeah. So, and Zane Barry 1 vote. And Imps v Manham in at Johnson Park. Imps good win there. Yeah, James Clark, 3 votes. 2 votes Sean Sandwich, and 1 vote to Nick Ferguson from Manham. So leaderboard, the guy you mentioned before, Ryan Werfel from the Suns, out on front with 9. He's had a really good start to the season. He was our best under 21 for the league last year, so he's following on pretty good form. So still only a very young player.
Great.
And 6 votes, Clint Dement, who's also turned back the clock a bit as well.
Now the helmet story, you know the helmet story?
Oh, I've seen he's had a helmet.
Story, because he, I believe, I think it's true, he wanted his young fella to wear a helmet. So he said, if his son wears it,
Paxton,
I'll wear it.
That's right.
So that's why he's wearing his helmet. So
well, there you
fantastic.
Go. Cool. And Lockie Thomas, who we'll see out this afternoon.
Plays his 50th today, Mark.
So well done, Lockie. So awesome. Chemist King Club of the Year, which sort of incorporates our Lower Parker Shield. So that's all 5 grades. Clubs get 2 points, and that goes towards the end of the year, which obviously I don't need to tell you two that last year Jervois Club won that.
Very proud.
It's a pretty
very
prestigious award, so big thank you to Chemist King. So if you just want to read out our leaders there.
So the Coorong Cats are leading the way with 34, and Manham are on 28. It's great to see Manham back. They're going right. A few of these clubs are getting their act together, and Jervois Bloods are on 26. Southern Mallee Suns are on 24, Ramblers are on 22, 18 on with Taylor Ben and Imperials, Mallee District Storms on 14, and Maipalonga Tigers on 8. So it's an award that a lot of clubs strive for, Mark.
Yes, exactly. A big thank you to Chemist King there, and we do appreciate their support. Smiley Car Wash, obviously the RMFL season sponsor. So we have our league ladder, Michelle. So if you want to just run through a few of those.
So we've got Coorong Cats on top. They've played 5 games, sitting on 10 points, haven't lost a game yet. Sitting in second is Imperials. They've played 5 games, they're sitting on 8 points. Manham, Roos and Jervois are sitting, have played 4 games, and they're sitting on 6 points, both of them. So 3rd and 4th, and then sitting in 5th, Southern Mallee Suns played 5, they're on 4 points. Mallee District Storm played 4 on 2 points. Taylor Ben Eagles have played 4 on 2 points. Ramblers have played 5 on 2 points. And then we've got Maipo Tigers, they've played 4 and haven't won a game yet.
No, so big thank you there to Smiley Car Wash and Matt Katrina over there, wherever the hell they are at the moment.
He'll be back soon.
He'll be back soon. Next week?
Next week, he is back next week, So handball it all back.
Not before time.
With a bit of luck, he's not watching. He's in transit.
Oh, he'll be watching. He's a control freak. We love you, Matthew.
I'm going to say we love you, Matthew.
Not me. So moving on, our Dutton's team of the one of your vehicles. We had guys had a great BT50 last week to go up to Peak. So if you're in the market for a new set of wheels, pop in and see the guys there. So we're just going to put our team of the week up from last week. So just a couple of notable ones. Ben Hall, the coach of the Storm. He's the coach of the week, rightly so. Cameron Powerama, who we spoke before, I think he's on a flank, so 6 goals to him, so that's a great effort. And another lad we spoke about, Cole Staker, especially second half, he was terrific, so he's been named in the middle. So
Yeah, ball winner, Mark.
He was just smart,
good
clean
player,
below his
wild,
knees,
yeah.
and just used the footy well. And
Yeah.
first quarter was scrappy, but after that, Storm were really good, and he was one of the guys just used the footy better. So
His dad's nickname was Rat.
Rat, yes.
Yes.
So,
It was.
Well, it is, not was.
Oh,
is.
it is,
I
sorry.
would imagine he would have been on the bottom of the packs getting it out and creating. So that's great
no,
to
he was
see.
really good. So again, thank you to Duttons for their support with our team of the week and the team of the year. Just going to move on. I mentioned before that Rain and Horn Murray Bridge are our major sponsor for this show. Big thank you to John and Kim D. Michelle for their generous support. And we have a little thing here, guys, our property of the week. So what we're going to do now is show some is at 6 Bonnie Street, Meningie. It's a well-presented home. It offers comfortable living with space to grow. Ideal for families or those seeking room to spread out. Featuring 4 bedrooms, main with walk-in robes. Bathrooms 2 and 3 are built-in robes. 1 bathroom and versatile living areas. The floor plan provides flexibility for everyday living, entertaining or working from home with 3 potential living areas. The current games room opens up to the beautiful gabled roof entertaining area via 2 sets of French doors. The large outdoor living area extends to the usable space and is perfect for gatherings year-round. Outside, the generous established yard is ideal for kids and pets, while the impressive 6 by 12 metre shed offers excellent storage or workshop potential. Services include ceiling fans throughout the entire home, including the outdoor entertaining area, a split system air conditioner in the main bedroom and front living room, and mains water. So big thank you there to Rain and Horn. So if you're interested at all in that property, give the guys a call or go online or pop in and see them. And we really do appreciate John and Kim's support.
And down at Meningie.
I was just going to say, I know that house. I grew up in Meningie. I know Bonnie Street. It's a street over where I grew up.
Hasn't changed. It's just gone to another level.
Yeah.
And,
Picked up after you left, or don't say that? Or
No, I did.
no, Timmy's still down there.
Yeah,
so-
Timmy's still there, so we have to worry about that.
No, so it's sort of.
So again, big thank you to Rain and Horn, and if that does interest you, get in touch with them. So, Facebook posts. So all our clubs do a fantastic job with their Facebooks and their social media, just letting the supporters and club members know exactly what's going on and what may be coming up and what has happened. So we're just going to roll to that now. So the first slide we've got is from the Coorong Cats. So that's a kids carnival next Saturday, face painting, an AFL jumping castle, Cats cookies and a disco. So you need that, get along to that. So Imperials, John.
Yep, Imperials, James Clark's 200th league game today. So I was rapt to see Clarkie get 3 votes last week. He played well. I seen him in the Ramblers game. He played very well. Great to see him continuing
Yeah,
his club.
Well done,
he's had a
James.
battered body, but he's had a great start for the year. So Gerboys, Michelle.
Yes, well, Lockie Thomas plays his 50th game today, which is what Johnny said before. And just saying to all the Gerboys people, he's just fitted in like a glove since he's come here. And as we put on the Facebook post, probably the nicest guy going around. So
He
well
had no
done.
choice with the parents he's got.
No, that's true.
And his brother's half okay too.
But he's a lovely lad. Well done, Lockie. And also we're really advertising our 100 years celebrations on May 30th, 31st.
2 weeks
2
today,
weeks
Sino.
today.
Yep.
And so keep an eye on that if anyone's like Gervois in the 70s or 80s, or probably didn't like us, no one does. But there's lots of pictures and whatever.
We tell it as it is, Dino.
That's
all
it,
right, yeah.
exactly.
And out to the Mallee District Storm. Today they've got the Wayne Digger-Pate Memorial Cup
that's
against Ramblers,
fantastic.
which is great. Yeah,
Yep.
Wayne spent time obviously at Ramblers and won a couple of goal kicking awards, and been a fantastic servant out there. So a great chance for them to honour him with the 2 clubs. So.
The Manum Rouge, the under-18s versus the Manum Football
Legends,
Club Legends game, followed by the iPod Shuffle night tonight. So yeah, good on the Rouge. They're a great club. I like the Rouge, and they're always doing something, creating something.
See, they play the Cats who have no 18, so they've decided to
it's
do
a
that
good
after the
idea,
A grade
isn't it?
game. So.
Give them something to play
Fantastic.
against.
Yeah, good initiative.
And out at Tigerland, Michelle.
The Maipo Tigers, they got a junior disco this afternoon, and so you can imagine all those kids where they're going to have that. 'Cause they haven't
Inside, they let them rip.
Oh,
Lock the
okay.
doors and let 'em rip,
Wow.
so.
Okay. And let's hope they're playing some good music. I'm sure they will be. And then tonight there's an op shop mock wedding. So that will be interesting. I'll look forward to the photos on that one.
Exactly. So and into the Chook Pen job. So we do same again with the Wayne Pate Memorial, haven't we? So
Yep, that's okay. The Southern Mallee Suns Ladies' Day coming up on June the 20th. So that's a very important day, Ladies'
I
Days
know.
at each club. So
I'm sure those ladies are not messy like
as long
some
as they keep it
do.
tidy.
and
No,
as
I'm
long
sure
as the
they're very
guys drive home
dignified.
and let the girls have a day out
Yep.
and babysit the kids for one day of the year.
Yep.
Make sure that Ladies' Day's on the 20th of June, so at the Southern Mallee Suns.
And here we are at the Eagles.
Yep.
Michelle, what have they got happening?
So they've got a dynamic duos and iPad shuffle tonight. So that sounds interesting too. So I suppose they'll come dressed as their Batman and Robin and whatever else, I guess. And look forward to those photos.
Wardrobe, Michelle. We won't go there, I think.
No, we won't go there.
no.
No, won't go there.
All right, just before we go on to this week's games, just want to mention quickly the last couple of weeks we've announced that our interleague game, which is coming up very fast in the June long weekend against the Hills, will be played at the Manham Footy Club. So 16s, 18s in league. And what we decided as well is we're going to open the gates and have free admission, so we can get a big crowd out there as well. So, and Linton announced last week that our league coaches will be Josh Coulter, Kyle Challenger, Jacob Brants and Ray O'Donnell, so 3 of the 4 from last year. Ray O'Donnell was actually the Eastern Zone coach as well, so that'll be a good opportunity. And I think, Michelle, you would love this. Jacob Brants was a association coach in juniors for many years, so he's now sort of taken that progression to come through to as a senior coach, so it's fantastic to see, isn't it? So.
Look, I love it, and especially because I used to run the Pathway program all those years ago, and Jacob was one of our kids, and to see him come through and now take on IMPS, it's absolutely fantastic. Really proud of him. Yeah,
and he'll be involved. So, and with our under 18s, Lockie Thomas, who did a great job at 16 last, he's been appointed, and he'll be helped out by Jordan Hine from MIPO. Nate Chandler, who was obviously here at Cardamom and now at MIPO, and also Matt Wensky, who's the Ramblers under 18 coach. So good little spread there. So Lockie is a coach in waiting when he comes.
He's a perfection, the I's, the T's, that'll all be crossed on.
That would be.
School teacher. And in the under 16s, Chrissy Rudiger from the Storm is coaching, and he'll be helped by Ben Hooper from the Cats, Scotty Crouch, you guys know Scotty out at Jerboys, and also Aaron Pratt from Ramblers. So both the 16s and 18s, we've got 3 or 4 clubs represented, some coaches currently, some that have been coaches. So the senior squads, they've had their emails sent out to them. The juniors will probably come out this week. So good luck to all those teams, and look forward to free entry at Manham, get on board. And
great result last year.
It was, 2 out of the 3 in a
Balhanna.
7 hours of constant rain. So
have you chosen Manham on purpose because the Hills are not used to a big ground like that? It'll be double the size.
It will be. Some of them might drive in and look at it and drive straight out of you.
That's what I was
thinking. Especially if they've been at Parndorf or Bridgewater or something like that.
Is that your tactics is what I was thinking?
But no, Manham will do a great job out there. So
they will.
Pop on if you're not doing it on that long weekend. I said free entry, get out there and watch some of the really talented youngsters going around in this region. So thank you. So this week, round 6, guys, in the Smiley Car Wash Premiership season. Our first game we're going to talk about is out at Tigerland with MIPO versus Imperial. So Michelle, what's your thoughts out there?
Well, unfortunately, MIPO are not having they're in a rebuilding phase, is what we see. Adam's doing a great job with those kids, and just got to keep playing them, put some games into their legs, and IMPS will be far too strong for them. A lot of experience in IMPS and depth.
So, when you consider one game and a loss with a kick after the siren with the Suns, it's been a great start. Well done to Jacob.
Jacob's doing a great job with the kids. But
John, your thoughts?
Too many sample players at the Double Blues. They're disciplined. They run and create. So they'll be way too good for the Tigers.
Yep. Well, we thought it might be wet, but I think we might be okay, which probably is going to make it difficult for MIPO. IMPS, very strong midfield, defence. James Clark, we've mentioned, Cam Ball's a class act, and what I like, their midfielders kicking goals as well. Will Crane, Jack Penfold, these guys, they're kicking goals, and MIPO, they just keep soldiering on. A couple of blokes back this week. Sam Martin didn't play last week, and Jordan Hine's been out since the trial matches with a busted wrist, and he's back in, so that's a big in for them. But although
Mick's got plenty of wood for the fire bucket if they get cold out there.
It won't matter,
brother Mick's,
he'll keep them warm.
So again, I'd love to say MIPO, but I think especially for stage dry, IMPS will win comfortably. So Ramblers v Storm in at Le Mesure. John, this is going to be a very interesting game, Mark. So
it will. Once again, I'm pleased that Storm have, doing what they're doing this year. I was told he's a very good coach before he got here, and it's proving that way. So, at Ramblers, interesting. I still think Storm over the Suns last week. I'll still go for Storm. They're heading in the right direction. They put a lot of pressure on the ball carrier. I know Rick Fisher said to me a couple of weeks ago that he thought they put more pressure on Jerboys than the Suns. So,
really? Okay.
And he's a pretty good judge. So Storm for me.
Same for me. I think Ramblers, I just don't think Ramblers are quite there at the moment, and Storm have really improved. and they put a lot of pressure on the ball. We've seen both. Jervois have played both clubs, and I really think that the Storms have come a long way since last season.
Yep.
And the coach is doing a fantastic job, and they've picked up some really great players. So
well, obviously we saw them firsthand last week with our game of the day, and probably the last couple of years Storm were always hard to play against, hard at it, but I think they've also added that skill level now as well. I think what's happened too is some of those players who last year perhaps had to play roles that probably didn't suit them now can go out and play peripheral roles, if you like. And then you guys have brought O'Brien and Werner, these guys have come in, Tommy Micken, and they were really impressive. They moved
great for the competition, Chris.
It is, yep. I think they'll get on a bit of a roll now. I mean, Ramblers, they try hard. They've got probably that senior players and juniors, but maybe not in between. Yeah,
not far off.
Yeah. So I think even though it's in measure, I think having watched the Storm last week, they really did take it right up the Suns, and they were comfortable winners in the end. So I would think that the Storm in at Ramblers. So third game, this is going to be very interesting as well. Out at Manham, Manham v Cats, Michelle.
Well, it's going to be a hard one. I think the Cats will still get over the line, but. God, I think Manham will take it right up to them. We've got some great young lads in Kobe Jabnett and Chad Reschke, and they picked up, I can't remember the ruckman's name.
Jesse White.
That's it, Jesse White.
Monster.
He is a monster, and he gets his hand on the ball first go. So
100-game AFL game.
Yeah. So he's a good pickup, but I just think the Cats will keep on keeping on.
Yep.
Menzel will definitely play because it's Samford or not.
Yes, I see his
So
name.
I think he's sometimes the difference. So I think the Cats, but I won't be a lot. I think it'll be a close one.
Yeah, Cats too good. Even though Sophie, she in here in distance, she'll want me to pick Manham, but Cats will be too strong. They're going along the right. But once again, like the Storm, Mark, I'm very happy that Manham are very competitive, and some of these sides now, if you're not on your game on game day, there'll be an upset. So and Manham are in that category. So once again, very happy.
Wouldn't be upset if I got proved wrong.
Yep.
No. Wouldn't be upset at all.
Well, as I said, seen Manham a couple of times, and really impressive. They recruited really well. A lot of body size, strength, if you like, and experience. Good couple of mixed up forward. Like Kobe Dabbin now, he can play more forward than midfield because they've got other players in there. Cats, 5-0. You can't really hard to pick against them. Menzel's probably playing a bit more forward than on ball. Big grand out at Manham suits Manham, but by hell it suits the Cats as well, which we saw in the grand final a couple of years ago. So I think Manham are certainly one of the sides along with the Storm that will improve this year. But I think the Cats, it's very hard to go against them. They're just such a quality, well-driven outfit. So Cats just. But as you said, Michelle, wouldn't surprise me Manham at home, but I'll pick the Cats. So. And obviously our RMFL Smiley Car Wash game of the day out here at Yench Park with Taylor v Jervois. So I don't have to worry about what you two are going to pick, but your thoughts on the game, Michelle, how it may pan out. So, well, traditional rivals, cross-river rivals.
I'm just going to say, sometimes it's more with the Lockham Cup, and today's not.
No.
So, but it's more that we can be top and Taylor can be bottom, and it's still a close game. There's just something about a Taylor and Jervois match. But I do think we've got the best side that we've had all year, and I don't think Taylor Bendel, I reckon it'll be 5 goals. I don't think they'll get closer, but of course they'll probably all hear me and, put the...
They like you, don't they?
Oh, some of them. Not all. So I'm going to pick Jervois, as you would know, and I reckon by about 5 goals, but it will be a tough, hard game.
And John, yourself?
I'm very excited, Steino, because we've got actually 7 players 21 years and under.
Yep.
Young Nate Balderson plays his first game at 16 years of age.
Yes.
Yep.
He's the 8th debut player for our club this year. So there's a lot of youth. So there's a lot of youth, a lot of experience. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So very excited. Jervois will win by 15 to 20 goals.
Okay.
I was going to say that, but I thought I'd better not.
A bit too nice. Obviously out of Taylor Bend,
and taking nothing away from Taylor, but they're too much experience today, Mark.
Yeah.
I think with Taylor Bend with a young side, and what you see quite often with young sides, a good half or maybe a poor start or a bad third quarter after half time, sometimes they can get them. And they've been a bit that way where the Cats, even the other week, they were good for a half. And
that's a young side.
It is, and
but they can see what Manham are doing and Storm are doing.
Yep.
So it's up to the others. We're there because we've worked really, really hard. Take nothing away from that, and they will get there.
Yeah.
So good players there. Brody Edwards is a star.
Yeah.
A couple of guys that
they got a great coach.
Yeah, a great coach.
That was their first step. moving forward.
Yep. A couple of recruits, Russell Jensen, good down back.
Oh.
The Xander boys have been
Hang on,
very good.
hang
Yep.
on. They've got a full forward from McLaren Vale today.
Cameron Jarrett, yes.
Yes,
There you go.
yes. So he's the leading goal kicker, isn't he?
He played every game so far, I reckon.
Yeah.
And he kicked 6 or 7 against White, I reckon.
He kicked
So-
60 a couple of years ago.
Yes,
from
so he's
McLaren
playing
Vale.
here,
So
so
there's something to
Yep.
look forward. That's what they need. More
Exactly.
players like him.
Yeah, so
So
they're building, but
Yeah.
the Gerbo's just way too strong, and looking forward to the game this afternoon. So thank everybody. So now we get on to probably
no.
one of the most
I forgot
important
that.
parts of the
Ah,
day,
the quiz.
Oh no.
the
Yeah.
quiz. So
Where's the brains trust? Is
So-
Jimmy joining us?
Jimmy's going to join
Oh, I'm
us.
pulling the chair around here for you, Jimmy.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll probably share it for myself.
Oh, okay.
So Hoodie hasn't provided the.
No, so I've been doing all the questions.
so
so
So that's going to be rare because normally it's cat questions and all that sort of
or
mark.
questions
It's all-
about Katrina or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Or,
Yeah, so this
Meningi or-
is
Helping
quite
back
good.
them
This will be
to
neutral.
remember
It
for
is, yep.
Next week.
No, all neutral here.
What
Don't
am I
worry.
saying, Hilly? Is that what
So
I
yeah,
Say
so
what
we'll
you
just
like.
test the buzzer. So Jimmy,
Jimmy,
Oh, Hilly.
JK.
all right, and we got Rain and Horn here. So
Yep,
on
on
both
both
sides.
sides.
Both
Thank you,
sides.
Kim.
Both sides.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Kim.
the number one in
Yep.
real estate around this area. So okay, and again, I'll just remind you the prize is the same it was last year,
Okay, thank you very
Right.
much.
which is absolutely
Nothing is
overall.
nothing.
So
Similar to our contract.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it.
all right. Question 1: which Adelaide Crows player recently joined Guy Sebastian on stage?
Jimmy,
Yep.
Isaac Rankin.
It is.
You got to be
Well
quicker
done,
with
Jimmy.
Hilly.
oh,
You got to be quicker with
oh,
Hilly.
yeah, okay.
You can't just put your bat up.
I know.
Say your name.
So
I'm,
just-
I'm
you need
useless
to-
at this, you know.
Hang on, which side? Are you on the deaf side or the good side?
You're on my good side.
Oh,
Mark's
that's
on my
okay.
good side.
That's
Okay.
all right. I didn't
But I'm
know.
still.
You need to be like a full
Name-
back. You need to push Jimmy aside.
Yeah,
Ghost-
that's
Name,
it.
Ghost
name
Dino.
before
Yeah.
the bat.
Right,
You
okay.
forgot. No, I'm the old girl on the. I'm the old
Let's
person
go.
on the panel.
We've
So
got,
there we go.
we've got things to do.
All right. Okay.
Question 2: last week, which RMFL team recorded their first win since June
Jimmy?
2024? Jimmy?
Mallee District Storm.
Good, get it out right.
So the name correctly.
Righto. Question 3: the AFL's Indigenous round is called the what round?
Hilly.
Yep.
Sir Douglas Nichols round.
Very good.
I had to think about
You had to
Douglas.
think,
How
yeah.
long
Had the
think,
Nichols.
how long think time have they got Steino before they come up with the answer? That took a fair while.
You've got to give me a.
I'm waiting for the last one. I'm waiting for the final question
All
for
right.
5.
Question 4: the Tailem and Jerwes Footy Club play annually for what cup?
Hilly.
JK, oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Lockham Cup.
Lockham Cup.
I already mentioned that. You should have got that, Jimmy.
Righto. Question 5: you're going to have to think about this one.
Oh, my phone's ringing. Can you hear
The
it?
first thing you're meant to do when you get on
I
TV
did.
is turn the phone
I
up.
did,
Michelle.
but it rings in my hearing aids.
Oh, no.
So keep going.
Because
Keep
I thought,
going.
how's that going to affect her?
We're not going to pick up the police radio or anything in a minute, are we? or what?
Maybe.
Question 5: according to Google Maps, which of the Mallee District Storm's ground is closer to Murray Bridge, Karoonda or Peak?
JK,
JK?
peak.
Incorrect.
Ooh, what's my name? Hilly. Correct.
Go for Karuna.
Oh, it's turned into chaos. It's actually Karoonda 62 kilometres, Peak 73.
Wow,
so
that's
not
interesting because I always think Pete's closer. Yeah.
Did you say, is that as the crow flies?
Google Maps.
Google
okay.
Maps.
I don't know if the
Google.
crow flies.
I still could be right then.
Could be.
Apple Maps might delete the.
Righto.
It might.
Come on.
Let's go.
A grade starts in a minute. Question 6. The federal budget was released this week. Who is Australia's treasurer?
I can't even tell you that.
I can tell you.
Come on.
3.
I'm not interested.
I'm going to
One.
say Hilly, but I think he's the opposition one is Peter Taylor.
No, nobody?
No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
Jim Chalmers is his name.
That's it.
yeah,
Nobody
that's it.
I
cares.
can think of the first name.
So I'll make a note here. No more
We're
political
not in-
questions.
No more
There we go.
political.
No, not with us anyway. You could do it at a different panel.
So, scoreboard. JK, he's going to lose his pants in a minute with 0. Michelle 3. Jimmy with 2.
Ah,
Question 7. Where will this year's River Murray versus Hills League
JK.
match? JK.
Manam.
Manum is on the board.
Yeah, I just didn't get the
I had to
JK
get
out.
one.
Yeah.
In 2026, Jerboys Footy Club celebrate their 100th year.
Hilly.
Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, what is the answer? I haven't finished the question yet.
We've won 27 premierships.
Who celebrates their centenary in 2027? You're out, so you can't answer that one.
I know that too.
JK.
Yep.
Manam.
Yeah,
Dude, correct.
yeah. I'm going to say Marco's 28.
of course you know it's Manum.
I had to get
It's either
Manam.
Manum
Kim's
or
over there going like this.
Oh, yeah. Interesting though, they've been around since the late 1800s, but in
Yep.
1927,
Yep.
the Manham Rovers and the Manham Ramblers
Yep,
combined to make
combined.
the Manham Footy Club that we know now.
Well, same with Taylor Bend.
Jervois missed a couple of years though, didn't they? They went to another league for a couple of years.
No, no,
Move
no,
on.
no.
Come on, I'm running this
Move
show.
on.
No.
Move on.
I found something in 1923, but it was Jervois Swamp. So I don't think we don't count. Sorry.
Come on. We got questions on.
Question 9. What club competed in the River Murray Football League from 1992 to 1997?
Jimmy?
Hilly.
Ooh, who was that? Might have been Jimmy, was it?
Yeah,
Let him
go.
have
Yep.
it.
Mowbridge Redlegs?
Hilly.
Michelle
Nan.
and Bremer.
Who's the other one?
Michelle 4, JK and Jimmy 2 each. So, question 10 is a who am I?
Mark's on it?
Oh, that's really getting old, James. It really is.
There's always
You
So
didn't
I'm
put
doing
your
something
fat up.
slightly different, folks.
Oh,
I'm
that'd
gonna
be good. So it won't be a Cats thing from Hoodie.
No.
Oh,
Who
great.
am I? I am a song.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm not
Yep.
going to sing it because people will turn off in droves if I
Okay.
sing.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it out in the most monotone, dull, boring voice I can, and you
Okay.
have to tell me
Spoken
who.
word. He's only
what the
spoken
song
word
is.
for
We
it.
don't have
Okay.
to sing it though,
Right.
do we?
No,
Okay.
if you get it wrong, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're
Right.
gone.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now.
No.
I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from sight.
Will I know this one? Is it my vintage or not?
Probably.
Okay.
It's not a Beatles song,
I'm at a
otherwise you'd be all
I'm at
over
a
it.
disadvantage.
I know.
Here's a chorus, here we go.
Yep.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Oh, shit.
Chili.
Oh,
Someone like you.
Exactly by.
No.
Jimmy? It's someone like you by Adele.
Well done, half each. Anyway,
There you go.
there you
Half
go.
a point.
So Michelle, you've won.
I thought Delta might have got a. I was
Yeah,
waiting
well,
for a
actually,
bit of
should have a
colour.
Delta
Well, I
one.
watched a bit of
Yeah.
that for about 2 seconds, and that would probably done me. So yeah. Anyway,
All right.
big thank you to Walter Agency
put that with
CRT,
us.
who are our quiz sponsors this year. Thank you to Muriel, and also thank you to Rain and Horn for our before the game sponsors. Thanks everybody. Thank you Michelle. Thank you Johnny. Thank you Jim. We'll be back at 2:30. Joshy Noy's going to join us after the
Okay.
reserves game for our Smiley Car Wash round 6 match of the day, Taylor Bend versus the Jervois Footy Club. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back in about an hour's time. Thank you.